just being a previous teacher.
And then, for example, we have playgroup pals on Wednesdays in January. It's cold, children can't really play outside for a long period of time. So we offer the spring break for an hour and a half. And put out all kinds of toys for the kids to play with, and parents and caregivers can come in, relax, and they get to visit, meet new people. The little people get to make friends and play, and then they often come back out into the library and play some more. And then we'll continue with story time beginning in February on Wednesdays.
And then when I started going into the daycare at our library, going in as the library and doing just an outreach story time with the littler kids to get them, the preschool kids, get them more acquainted with the library, reading books, sitting down, you know, some of those basic school ready, but public ready skills as well.
Well, it sounds like they're awful busy.
We are busy, yeah. It's surprising what, a lot of people don't realize everything we do. They think we're just books. But there's a lot more to us. Books are, of course, the big piece. We want people reading, because the more you read, the more you know. But we offer a lot more than the book piece to it.
Than just reading.
Well, thank you for diversifying that in the library, because
Yeah.
Yes,
So it made a lot of need.
what is your request?
Well, we were very pleased with what you gave us last year. We know money is getting tight and tighter as we each year as we move along. So we are grateful for whatever amount of money you can
Give us
for support and
any
keeping us
support.
going.
Yeah, any support at this point is great, wonderfully thanked for.
All right, well, we appreciate that. And we appreciate all things you do for every community.
Thank you. We have great staff, very passionate staff, and that makes our jobs. Yes,
A lot
it makes our jobs a lot.
How many do you have on staff?
I have 8 on staff.
I have an assistant that works 5 hours a week.
Okay.
thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you very
Anytime
much.
Questions, just stop in and.
Get it.
Way.
We will,
Thank
So
you.
we thank you for your time today.
Yeah.
thanks. Terry, was Colin gonna join us, or
No.
this is all on you?
Yeah.
Well, then we need to go into drainage.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to go into drainage. I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second to go into drainage at 9:04. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, we are in drainage.
Who seconded? Mike.
I
Mike.
did.
Okay, so, Colin had sent me the pay request or pay estimate number 2 for, Rognus Brothers, and they're, as of right now, they're 85%, or as of when he sent this last week, they were 85% complete. He said they're, as far as what he can tell, every time he goes out, they're doing a good job and it's progressing well. So they should be done before too long. The pay estimate that he's requesting is $187,433.33. And then that would be payable in the next 2 weeks' claims, which is 2 weeks from today.
And you said they're
85% done.
80% done.
Mhm.
Ben said they picked up
Barricades.
barricades, so that means they're getting ready to cross a couple of roads.
Did they get into that road and crush that pipe? Yeah.
That, Colin said they'll be up there at 1 o'clock today for the crossing. Or to inspect the crossing for the backfill. we're hauling rock to load right now, so I've already talked to Kevin, he's planning on bringing rock. To top that off.
Yeah, probably one of the last things they do, I imagine. They're just crossing 180th, not Hawaii.
I believe today is just one.
Okay. Well. That's. Make that motion to pay 187,433.33 to Rodness.
Second that motion.
We have a motion and a second to make the payment of 187,433.33. Any other discussion? With the weather. Next couple of days, they should be able to get those crossings done and
Yeah.
hopefully before it gets cold again, get our
In backfill for your
build and
backfilling chunks of frost.
start packing them again. So
Do you need that signed?
Yeah, I don't
With
know.
that,
No.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Please don't get this or get ice with this. You know, I got that.
Oh,
Yeah. It's your area, isn't it? Is that for,
Anything else in drainage, Terry?
I do not have
that
anything.
for-
Bob sent me, or Mike sent me
Yeah,
some
he did.
pictures
That's
of
what I thought.
DD 84, I believe, and it's, it was
Yep.
one that Ruben fixed and it's running pretty good, so.
You have a little dab done out
Other
there.
than that, he had sent me just a few pictures of this
Maybe 2 weeks ago.
DD 11, which, I mean, everything looks, if you guys want to look at it, everything looks
You okayed it. You
like they're
had your initials on it.
progressing
I
along.
didn't know anything about it. Would have been sent.
Pretty good.
Probably at the time.
I just brought one picture. I didn't know if everybody wanted to look at them or not.
I just went and signed it, but I can't remember where.
We don't know who it was.
Put it in.
Other than that, I don't
Okay,
have anything else.
Good initial work order.
you guys have anything else in drainage that you need to talk about? Or bring up or toss around or jump out of the drainage?
Yeah, I'll move to go out of drainage.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Is that I hiccup or
Yeah,
I?
that was nice.
I don't wanna.
Thank you.
All right, we're out of drainage at 9:08.
Nice picture.
Man, we are quick on that deal.
I'm getting caught up. That's just a thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Terry. With that, looks like we are to a Ben Loads.
Who's that guy?
Would you want to step forward? Sure. All right. Welcome.
Morning, how's it going?
Days like today can't be too bad.
Right? It's
We'll
nice
take 'em.
outside. Main things that I've got on the agenda are approving resolutions for transfers. First item is to approve a resolution 2026-1-12A. Transferring half of the obligation of rural basic fund to secondary roads. In the amount of $919,438.
Which we do yearly.
Yes, twice a year, usually after the first of the year, and then another one the end of May, beginning of June.
Any questions for him?
If we don't do it, do we get to keep it?
Good idea.
We've already signed a resolution for this year, I believe, in December. We signed a resolution for your funds someplace in December, I believe, so.
Well, we,
I just looked it
Not
up on the
for
internet.
not for the
Not for
transfers, we,
Okay.
well, with that. Do we need a motion for the resolution?
I think
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution 2026-1-12A, transfer of half the application. From the rural basic fund to secondary roads of $919,438. $919,438.
With that, we have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
With the resolution, we'll do a roll call. Bob,
Aye.
Mike,
Aye.
Dennis,
Aye.
Rick,
Aye.
Bruce is aye. We're all ayes. Motion passes.
And keep the lights on.
There you go.
The second one I put on there, and I guess this one's a question slash, I guess I'm looking for input. The general basic fund was originally obligated in the first, Trish, you're gonna have to help me. It was in the first couple of iterations of the budget last year, we had general basic included in revenue for secondary roads. I don't recall if that, I guess, hit the chopping block.
I think it was, just it's not listed.
Okay. Because the last, revenue sheet that we got didn't have anything for general basic obligation for secondary roads, so,
It wasn't on there.
yeah. Okay, so that one's dropped,
So
Then-
we do get to keep that stuff.
so you get to keep it.
Okay. As much help as we can get. It is race season.
All right. That's that one out.
All right, the next item is to approve resolution 2026-1-12C. Transfer of $300,000 from the local option sales and service tax fund to the secondary road fund. This is, obligation that was passed in 2020 or 2021 that obligates
Local option sales.
local option sales tax. The secondary roads gets 60 or 70 cents of every dollar that goes into the account for transportation and construction projects, and the other 30-40 cents per dollar goes into the community betterment program.
77 cents, I think. I could be wrong.
I don't think it's quite that high, but maybe it is. I don't know what
Doesn't matter exactly.
what the variation
It
is,
what it
but
is.
there's a split.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was 72, but split the difference somewhere in there.
77.
Yeah, I think it was. Then the community betterment fund is, those funds are libraries and other things like that.
Libraries, recycling.
And things that go to the community, basically.
Yep.
I will approve, resolution 2026-1-12C, transfer 300,000 from loss fund to secondary roads.
Okay, we have a motion
I'll second.
and a second. With the resolution, we'll do a roll call. Excuse me. Bob,
Aye.
Mike.
Aye.
Danny,
Aye.
Rick,
Aye.
Bruce is aye as well. All ayes, motion carries. Discussion and action possibly on reimbursement on secondary roads for planning and zoning expenses.
So we, in October, we submitted an invoice to the county similar to what Wright County does, where secondary roads submits a reimbursement request to secondary roads from the planning and zoning department's budget. Once we hired Ben and had obligations towards him that were not secondary roads related, that's when we created an invoice to send to the board for planning and zoning purposes as well. So, I guess nothing's been done on it, so.
What's his wages?
Huh?
What's his wages?
Right now he is 29 an hour.
Okay,
And
so
then
how
he'll-
much would that be a year roughly? 60 some thousand times 2,000.
It's roughly 60,000
Yeah.
a year.
Okay. You budgeted 70,000 in your budget last year for an assistant to you, and that's, I guess, I was under the impression that's the main reason we hired the guy.
Okay, and then we'll just
I'm
drop
asking
planning and
You,
so.
what you think? You give me your input, that's what.
So Iowa code says that secondary road funds can be expended on secondary road items.
Yeah, they can't.
They
But
can't be
can't
spent on
spent on
planning
So
and
we
zoning.
Gotta have,
Something has to go the other
something
direction.
has to come out of general basic to pay for secondary, or for planning and zoning. Am I wrong in saying that or not?
Yes, it's similar to like when we would do something for a city
Yeah.
or for conservation. It's
It's
a reimbursement, like
There's
we can,
stupid state rules where you gotta pay for certain things out of
I
certain
need a,
checkbooks. What
so
number?
I need a paper
You
trail
need a
that
paper
shows
trail.
that we're being reimbursed for services
Mhm.
for something that's non-secondary road related.
So what's your number? I mean,
The
10,000,
number was 15 for
oh, okay.
the. For the employee, it was 17,150 for the year.
Okay.
And my original thought was short what my obligation was out of general basic, that amount, and just split it up into two transfers.
Would that be for the rest of this year to July? of
That
next
would
year?
get us to
Okay,
July.
like for.
Yeah,
So I have this right. The 17,150 would be
it's nine.
minus the 60. We're
So
making,
he doesn't get two separate checks.
No, that's what I'm
We
asking.
pay him,
The 29 something an hour.
right,
we pay him 29 something an hour, and this is reimbursing secondary roads department for
His plan is-
for us paying him his normal wages.
It's a percentage of his wages, basically.
So that covers approximately 25% of his time being spent on
on
planning.
planning and zoning.
Yeah.
Which we have to.
Have to have.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense now. That's a cheap planning and zoning administrator. Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, cause I mean, that's not benefits or IPers or health insurance or any of that. That's just.
Plus,
25%.
it's easy to
of
remember his
wages.
name.
That's true. It's confusing when people call in.
Ben. So what's your thoughts there?
I mean, what you explained there. Is so,
I just need it by the end of the year.
oh, we don't need to do
Cover.
it today.
It doesn't have to
All
be
right.
done today. I just need it by the end of the year because I've got to cover my ass on the side of secondary roads and not getting in trouble with the state
Yeah.
or
We probably have to have a written
For spending
agreement type thing.
secondary road money on non-secondary road.
Would it be a 2080 agreement, basically?
We could create a 2080
That would
agreement.
make the paper trail
Oh,
official. That would create the paper trail.
Yeah, I mean, we could create a 2080 agreement for his services.
Yeah,
Well, that'd probably be the easiest.
okay.
So does somebody need to make a motion to do that?
I think.
We have an action item. If you wanna make
Do
a,
you wanna do it that way, Trish, or do you wanna create the 2080 and then approve the 2080 when we have it written up? Because otherwise you're gonna have to do it twice. I'll make a motion to instruct Trish to create a 2080 agreement between the county and secondary roads for planning and zoning. Sorry.
okay, we have a motion and a second for that 2080 agreement. Then we'll put that into effect before the end of the year. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Alright. Bye.
Pose same sign, motion carried.
Who was that?
That was a long way around that. Rick made the motion and
I do.
Last item that I've got on the agenda is to, sign the 2080 agreement for the build grant, which includes their resolution, in support of the program. I have my kickoff meeting tomorrow for this with HDR for the third application of the build application.
So are we in with the same group?
We are in with the same group. We're still applying for 25 million. Humboldt County's request from the most recent estimate that I saw was just under 2.4 million that we're asking for.
Not
For
getting our fair share of that grant, are we?
10% instead of 1.7, yeah. But like I said, that paired with the 2 million that we've already got on the competitive highway bridge program.
That'd get us a long ways.
So it gets us a long ways on the bridge that right now is estimated around 4.5 million between the bridge and the grading and the right of way, so.
So are these counties, are they near us?
Butler is the lead county. Sioux County, Lucas, Jackson, Boone.
Butler,
Clinton,
Sioux.
Yep. And they've all done similar,
They're all doing
up to snuff with what they've done, so that nobody's lagging.
Nobody's lagging right now.
Well, my opinion is we've been in this thing for going on 3 years and we've made progress.
It seems like we get closer to the top every time.
We're getting closer to the finish line on this project. Chuck Britson is still plugging away on the design of it. Preliminary plans have been turned into the DOT. They've responded back. Our environmental permitting is all at various stages, but those are processing through. It's a long process.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the 20 agreement for the build grant.
We have a motion and a second to continue on with the build grant. Any other discussion? All in favor?
aye,
Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Been a pretty dingy. It's acting like it doesn't wanna.
Not from Dean, but
Dean ordered
you
some.
can have.
Yeah.
No, I heard about that big guy.
Oh, got this other thing up on.
So, anything else going on out there?
We're working on, the tin shed in Dakota City, repairing the back wall on that. When you remove the doors, it weakens the structure and the back wall blew out. I mean, a lot of those are ring shank nails, so we're
Good old
back
hard.
with
Yeah.
For them nails.
screwing, putting screws in, replacing some of the rotten timbers from the inside. So
Okay.
just trying to rebuild and reinforce that. Sign grant was due, this morning at 9 a.m. So I had the guys turn in our application for $10,000 sign grant. That reimburses for signs that were replaced throughout the year. So, we used to be regulars at getting this, and we haven't gotten one in the last 2 years, so optimistic.
Well, we were so full of signs. Steve Illig and I put them in the last time. There wasn't any room left. We just stacked them on the floor.
Yeah.
So,
got that many on hand.
yeah. Many years ago.
I need to put an order in this week, actually. Oh, yeah.
Like we're replacing like faded out signs and
faded out.
Not really adding new signs, it's replacing.
Quite a few signs that have, mysterious holes in them.
Oh.
Wind hole?
Yes, wind holes.
It's a whole.
But mainly faded, cracked, sign.
Damaged, hit by different things.
Yeah,
Snow plow.
we try not to get those. Usually those are far enough out.
Mailboxes.
Yeah, we just go after mailboxes.
Did they end up running that? It
We did.
was probably all melted by then.
A lot of it was the northwest corner of the county had most of the accumulation. I said I came in at 11 to drop my daughter off to clean the office, and everything was snow covered at that point. But by the time we left at 1, it was just wet.
Well, and that's what, that's when I called you. If I got complaints, I'm like, look, so I don't. And I sent you pictures, so yeah, you know that. That was.
Well, there's a short time there, the roads are really slippery.
Yeah.
But it's a short time.
Yeah,
And that
yeah,
northwest corner got more snow because it was snowing heavily at my house and. I was during one of the phone calls and I thought, well, I can't, so I got my pickup and went up to my nice point, made a big circle and.
well, I mean, when I talked to you, I'm looking outside, I'm like,
Yeah.
I can see the pavement and the cars are doing 55, so, I mean, it was.
That's why I sent you the picture.
Very
By the time I
different.
got south of Rutland, it was melting off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, it was a very short period that it was slippery.
Yeah, so I mean, the boat shop in the northwest corner, they actually had their plow down for a lot of it. The rest of them just made a valiant effort and a showing, so.
All right,
Anything else for me?
no, thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry about the delay. We'll skip the auditors and we'll do Nicole here. She's sitting here, so.
Yeah.
Well, we're really hard to get along with, so.
Old age. Did something to my sciatica.
Ooh.
It's been going since Christmas Day, so it's just getting worse. You know, it'll be fine.
That's the worst pain there is too.
Uh-huh. As long as I don't sit, I'm fine. It's when I sit and it's like, but it's okay. It's okay. I believe she gave you this report. This is the first time I've done this and I was kind of doing it with Diane being sick the last couple weeks of the year. I kind of just went off her notes. So I hope I did this all right. But as far as I did a little note off to the side, this is for the quarter. So this would be for the last quarter as far as, total monthly received for the, was the bottom, the 84,000. And then I took,
Yeah.
to get what the county received minus the state, so it'd be 21,813.33 is what the county received for the quarter. Little tidbit that's not on there, I thought was kind of fun. She had these notes, and if I did this right, for transfer tax, for the quarter, we had one of the highest amounts. So basically, real estate sales for the last 3 months for the county was $26,546,500. That's not on yours, but that's according to what we had for transfer tax, which Iowa Department of Revenue got 35,000, county got 7,000 and some change. But when you do the numbers, actually it's $26,546,500 of real estate
Wow.
sales in the county for the last 3 months. So we had
A lot of stuff exchanging hands.
a lot. It was last month actually was one of the biggest months I've seen since I've been here, and I've been here 5.5 years, so.
I was using my bank the other day and I said the banker said he's just been busier and have.
Yeah.
Commercial, ag,
Mhm.
residence, a lot of stuff been selling.
Well, interest rates are going down. I mean, the prime's dropped 4 times in the last 6 months.
Yeah, locally it hasn't gone down yet though.
Well, that's true.
So I mean, yeah, that's quite a bit for coming through for
Mhm.
the office and.
Yeah.
and thank you for letting us hire our third person because we definitely need it when it's sales that high and we have so many real estate and land records coming through. It's just been insane. Been insane for our office and trying to keep up and she's doing a good job. We're trying to train her in, it takes some time, but it's a lot. It's a lot. So do you have any questions on any of that for me?
That's all.
So if I did
Other
them,
than, we'll just need a motion
I'll
to
make a
accept it.
motion to accept and place on file the recorder's quarterly report ending 12/31/5.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to accept the quarterly report for the recorder. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Thank you.
Well, what's this next thing about?
the next thing I have, so right now we still have Diane on our Bank Iowa
Oh, just to
account.
change the name.
For hers, yeah, she was to sign checks and to get the deposit listing is all that this would be signed for this part. But I need the approval of you, the board, to get Diane's name off and put Melanie's name on. So that way then Melanie can get deposits. I'm actually not gonna have her signing checks at least for the first 6 months at least,
Yeah, probably be a good idea.
but
Trained.
to do it, she has, I mean, for the bank to go through all this transaction and everything, we're just gonna do it all in one.
I'll make a motion to approve the transfer of banking for the recorders for Melanie to be on and Diane come off.
We have motion
I'll second.
and a second. Any other discussion? Do you want to add that 6 months like she requested?
Yes,
We're not signing checks.
or not, sorry, yeah,
She can still get the deposit listings for us to put into our audit, for our
6 months.
audits.
Second, yeah.
Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The only other thing I'm just gonna give you really quick, because I know you're getting ready to do budget stuff, it's just reading material for you later on everything that the recorders do. In our
Thank you.
office, just reading material, I know since Dennis is new, it's just a few things that we need to do in our office, so. Just thought I'd give you that reading material of all the fun things you get to do in ours. For work. You went too. Yep. Don't realize all the hats that we wear and our new gal's learning that.
Thank
So,
you.
you wanna
Thank
give-
you.
let me know.
Boy,
No, thank you guys. Have a good day.
you
Yeah,
too.
thank you.
All right, we'll back up and do the auditors. Quarterly.
You see, we don't forget about money.
I thought of something I should have asked her while she was here. Mike brought up the other day that the Sioux County Recorder's Office does passports.
Yes, that's, my wife got a passport, we went to the recorder's office and they did the work, so. It's something, they charge $50 for the doing it and $130 for the passport itself. So,
It's in Casino.
yeah, it's something we probably might think
There's
about.
nowhere in Humboldt County that does it.
There
You gotta go to Cassuth or you gotta go to Webster.
And with the amount of people traveling, there's somebody getting a passport almost every day.
We used
So-
to do it.
We're not, we're giving up on that,
You can still do it at the post office. No.
not in Humboldt.
No, but when you quit doing that?
Oh, no, but you can't do it then.
I learned that. Cause I had mine done 2 years ago. At the Humboldt post office.
You want me to see if she's in the window? Ask
You
her?
could ask her.
Sure. I don't know how much training it would take.
Yeah, I don't know how much it takes to do it, or if you gotta buy equipment or.
It took usually 15 minutes.
Maybe
By the
not.
time you walk
So you
in.
didn't, we weren't able to take.
We had the
pictures or-
paperwork.
Or utilize anything but her.
They had a question
And
for
the
you.
language barrier was our biggest
Oh, sure.
Oh,
issue.
well, now that you're fluent in 4 different languages, it's probably fine, isn't it?
You are?
I'm calling these chickens.
And lamb.
Mike and Rick have a question.
Sure.
Is it,
Go ahead.
Is there a possibility that your office could take on, passports?
I was gonna, said I didn't know if this was the time to kind of talk a little about some stuff that we do, and so I've been running through, I would love to do this. I have to go through. Right now we do, of course, the land and real estate. We also do DNR, which is all of our boats, ATVs, ORVs, snowmobiles. We do vitals right now. Vitals is the main thing that's holding us back from possibly passports, but I'm trying. I really want to do this to get some more revenue for our county because no one in our county does passports. Right now, you have to either go to Algona, which the recorder's office there does do passports.
Yep.
And my goal, hopefully, I would love to do it in the next month I've been working with Karen up there, is to go see how their office is set up. Cause I would love to do this. Otherwise you have to go down to Fort Dodge. With us having vital records and only a 3-man office. If you do vital records, you cannot touch passports. Passports, if you do those, you cannot touch the vital records, which is birth, death, and marriage certificates, and we cannot do marriage licenses. We have to have a separate room, totally. That you cannot, if you come in for a passport, you cannot be anywhere near.
Oh, they're stupid.
It is.
Beautiful
Their,
roll.
It's-
their room is
it's a
about
lot.
as big as half of this table.
Correct.
It's a closet.
It's a closet.
Yeah.
And so that's right now with us taking that big scanner, we had a ginormous scanner that I think they took back out to the county shed. It's downstairs still, okay. I said, I think they were supposed to take it back out for you or somebody, anyhow, it doesn't matter, it's not in our office, in our break room area. I think I can possibly set up in that break room area to do the passports, but I have to do some research, so it's one of my goals.
Well, check into it.
Yes, and I said, I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna see and talk to them and see what it all entails. It's all new to me. I know that at one time, I believe the recorder's office didn't have it.
Actually, and the auditor's office did.
Then it went to the auditors.
Years ago.
But
Oh,
before yes, way before, the recorders had it, and then the auditors took it over. But I don't know how, I don't
We
know,
were given it.
yeah,
Bequeathed.
You didn't ask.
so, I mean, it's,
My wife just got one done and we went up there and went through that process. That's what brought this to
yeah,
fruition.
Trust me, it's on
15
my-
minutes is all it took.
right,
Oh,
It'd be a good thing for service to a Humboldt.
I agree. Oh,
I
I
would-
agree.
Cause I get
I
asked.
didn't
that a lot.
realize that. I thought we could still do it at the post office.
No, it's gone. They got rid of it. The problem with it is revenue. It's not gonna, bring in-
It's like- and I got-
from what I've heard, it's like the vital records for what we do for those vital and as much time as it takes to do.
Streets.
Like a marriage application, it takes us an hour. We get $4, $35.
but they charge $50 up there. That's what we got charged for their processing, so.
I think that's anywhere. That's actually pretty.
That's, yeah.
But either way, but county versus what state gets off that, it's, yeah, like county with the vitals, we get $4 in the county and. Yeah, that's just kind of part of our, but that is part of my plan is to, that's one of those things I want to look into. We're debating it, just whoever does it, one of them can't have anything to do with vitals and can't be in any of that stuff. And the passport person cannot, like, and I can't be cross-trained on it. Whoever does it, we can't be, like, I couldn't jump in to help. So,
Be just so much like the state.
yeah, that's the only problem with it, with being a 3-man office, is trying to figure out how this would. But that's my plan. I mean, it's my goal is to look into it and see, and I'm gonna go up to Algona one of these days and talk to Karen and find out how they do it. I think it'd be a great thing for our county. I think it's really silly that they have to drive,
It is, so.
so I would love to bring it into our county.
Algona post office is there as well.
Yeah,
Do they still have a different?
Why they have
Yeah.
two.
And why can't we have one in a Humboldt County? Yeah,
We have none.
Yeah, we have none, they have two.
Yeah.
Fort Dodge, I think. There's probably several places in Fort Dodge that do it, I don't know.
I got mine at the post office in Fort Dodge.
Just one,
Did you?
just the post office in Fort Dodge doesn't.
I'll reach out to my
Alright.
district gals too and see who else
Okay.
does it for recorders, but we'll definitely.
Pardon me?
Where would they take the picture then?
That's the.
No,
problem.
that's the part that I have to find a different, and that's why I think if I put a green screen up behind I have a door. I may have to get a different door in between my. The break room and the vitals room that doesn't have open glass, or we might have to just put a pull down or some kind of, something where you just can't see through.
No.
I would see why we couldn't get around that way, but again, I have to look into.
Hanging in there would be nice.
Yeah, right. That sounds.
I can be their background for their.
Well, that's-
Well, see what you come up with.
Yes, that's already something that I've been
Perfect.
looking into.
Thanks very much.
Yep, I'll let you
Thank
know
you,
what I
yeah.
find out. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
So we'll go back to the auditors. Did we get a motion we didn't talk about it?
We didn't talk about it, didn't make a lot.
No, I'm
Okay.
just basically the transfer fees and maps and plats. And we were without maps and plats without plat books for a while, so it's sold out.
All right. With them, we're all satisfied with that. 1,215, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Up by under your, there you go.
Yes. I'll, make the motion to approve.
We have a motion
Accept and place on file.
I'll second it.
and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Mm.
Motion carries. All right, we got that. Accept and place on file treasures. Ending 12/31. I'm looking, I guess they did, yep.
Very small.
Yeah, there's
Evidently, they got a smaller printer.
Solutions is not very good at making the front recall.
Use this one. You could.
I'm assuming that this is somewhat normal, otherwise Jana would be in here to
Yes.
tell us that this is out of whack or whatever.
It's not.
I'm just making sure you're actually doing your job.
He was over.
You get a job.
Here now.
We appreciate it.
We're on TV.
Appreciate it.
Get a job.
We're gonna have to mute that out, I'm sure. We'll be pickled by the paper people now. So, back to our job. For Jana's report. Any questions?
Well, pay a lot to the state, does that count?
Yes.
Yeah,
They always take the biggest share of everything, don't they? Always.
like to have a job like that.
Gosh.
You should have better have your phone on.
That's true.
What,
I need only do.
anybody?
Oh, sorry.
I'll take one.
I was busy looking.
I know you were.
A place, I'll make the motion to accept and place on file the treasurer's annual report ending 12/31/25.
Well, second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We are good. All right, accept and place on file the FY 2025 cost allocation plan for the indirect cost recoveries for DHHS in FY 27. That's a mouthful.
Yes.
That's our booklet that you got.
It's our annual. Everything with them. In the very back, The last 3 pages is an explanation for the board and then. Pause. Reports for fiscal year 27 coming up will be 89,284. Adding to the total reimbursement for the year should be about 29,464 to them.
So this has changed through all of the different
Yes,
titles that they went through in the last couple of years?
that's mental health, that's different.
Okay, I did, but I was wondering,
EHS,
this is, okay,
social services.
all right. Speaking of good reading, any questions? I get button and do the Jeopardy theme song for.
I was looking like on page 4 and 5. Our percentage is just kind of gradually going up and up and up.
What'd you say? Sorry.
4 and 5,
Well, you look at 4 and 5, you go back to 2017, 18, it's. Now it's 8%, it was 5, it's just kind of.
The increases are higher than just things, or you just saying that there's
It's just slowly climbing.
just like everything else.
Yeah. The coverage is dropping, but
Yeah,
the
so it's
premiums are climbing. Yeah.
2 ends. Yeah, so-
Because if you look at covered payroll,
Mhm.
covered employee payroll, it's 4,529,000 this year, and last year it's $44.8 million. 300,000 we lost, the premiums went up.
Yeah.
Oh. Where am I Gatsby? The other one. Sorry,
Oh,
That,
it's the other, this one. That was stupid.
the thick one.
I looked at the wrong. No wonder I was confused.
I was confusing them, so I don't see that. Must be too
Well,
much.
I looked at 4 and
No, no.
so did they? The letter on second to the back page there. They fill these numbers in with numbers we provide them, or we do
They do.
and then they compute that's how they come up with the 20.
Yeah. They gather the information based on evaluations and different stuff.
What do you think? You wanna look at this through the week and we can table it, or do you wanna?
Well, no, it's fine, it's just getting about done. See if, so. So this is getting broke down into quarterly payments of $5,500 and some odd dollars. Is this what we were talking about the other day about? Are we paying this for all the counties? Is that what it,
No, that's a different,
that's a different subject? Okay.
yes.
There's something new. I don't recall reading this material before.
Yes, we do every year.
We do we? Okay. This looks different for some reason.
It is, it's just their standard analysis of the cost of operations in our building.
Has it always been torn down this far then? Or was it more group last year? This is itemized pretty nicely.
I think they usually break it down real in depth. So that's what we play in for.
Yes, I'm good with it. Because I just don't remember paying that before. For some reason, I can't remember doing it, but this is something we do every year.
Yep.
All right. I'm good with it. I'll make a motion to accept, place on file the cost allocation plan for 2027. For in 2027.
We have a motion
Yes.
Second.
and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. We need, steps in place on file, Humboldt County. GASB 75 interim actual valuation for 24 and 5. That's the red dash.
Yes.
Red and gray one.
Yep, and this is, you know, also, it is your other post-employment benefits such as your COBRA from the retirees.
You think we got it?
I believe so. Maybe like one.
It said you leave. All right, man. I'll make a motion to accept the GASB 75 interim actual evaluations for 24-25.
There's a motion,
I'll second.
a second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Pose same sign, motion carried. All right. Believe that gets us to the committee report.
Do you wanna do Todd?
Are you,
No.
No. Oh, okay.
I'm assuming,
I don't think I did not have anything for that. Well, I had payroll. 10 AM.
Payroll.
We can-
Oh,
RT Vision
on Thursday,
presentation
yeah.
on Thursday.
That was it for the week.
Monday, we had a budget meeting after the other meeting, didn't we? On Monday, and then a city council,
You were there too.
city council meeting at 5:30. Yeah.
That
Right.
was on Monday also.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Payroll discussion on Thursday with RT Vision. Saturday, I had a complaint and went and drove around, took pictures and said something bad. Took pictures of DD 84, that project that we had done last year. The drain for Bradgate, it's huge difference from what it was last year. The tile is completely underwater, now it's half empty, so it's still working. I'll go back and watch, I think there might be a beaver dam back there. So I'll walk back there and look, but it was snowing when I took the pictures, so maybe not today. That was it.
That's the only problem you really look. It's a beaver, you're assuming.
I'm assuming without walking back there. Cause there was still water retainage that when he finished it, it was running fine, and now there's water getting retained. So what's the chances a beaver could be living in that tile?
Up in the tile?
Yeah.
Slim to none.
Slim and then,
I just think to be living in the bank somewhere.
okay, must be fish I'm seeing to make the waves.
Yeah, it's fish. I've noticed that before you come down here, you start them fishing. They stir up the mud. So it'd be a good fishing hole.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt you.
Moffett. Called. I mean, you're on their board, right?
Correct.
Am I?
Mm-mm.
I didn't believe so. Just kind of, they have mine.
This is my kid.
Pardon?
I am.
Yeah, my kid. You're more than welcome to come to if you'd like.
Oh, did I give that?
I thought there was a switch there.
I thought I gave that to you.
I think it was switched to
Back
Dennis.
up.
Yeah, so when we have one Wednesday. It's 30. What?
They're at 5:30.
Yeah, I got a conservation meeting at 5, and I'm pretty sure it's 6:30.
It's just why I. Be here this week, and I'm leaving Friday for Florida. And, for the meeting on Monday. Zoom, I'm prepared to Zoom.
Good luck with the Zoom.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Well, we'll try.
You might have to catch the late version of Zoom.
Don't even bother logging in until about 9.
And Bruce, there's a closed session that's, we're planning a closed session that day, so then I'll have to leave the Zoom and probably call your phone.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be the plan up there. So,
Okay.
And you're leaving this,
leaving this Friday, and I'll be back next Friday,
what time are you leaving this Friday?
6 AM, I'll be leaving out of there. So.
You didn't see him off, or?
You went home, you know, I'm leaving on Friday.
Yeah. So.
Okay, Mike, I had that work session after, because we actually technically, we do adjourn. So I did that work session on Monday, Thursday morning, Bank Isle for economic development, and then I was up here for the RT Vision thing at 10. That's all I have.
And for those, the work session, we listened to a gentleman give us a proposal on
Modernizing.
modernizing our payroll. So that we can track things,
Getting rid of the scroll
paper,
and the quill.
paper trail of that. So it was a hour and a half of listening to his Zoom presentation. I had that as well. Other than that, I had nothing. So we got through that. Discussion of other business. Anything else that later? Need to be reviewed.
I'll make a motion to adjourn. A second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We are out at 10:08.